Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. I've got a review for you. Right, Christmas came. I got this late when it actually was released. I got this for Christmas last year. It's the Mega Drive Mini. Actually sponsored properly by Sega, not one of the at-game versions. This is actually the proper Mini Mega Drive. Now I've got a couple of Mega Drives. I think I've got two Mega Drive 1s and Mega Drive 2. So it's going to be interesting to see this. I've even got a review on the channel for the EverDrive, for the Mega Drive. So that's actually full of games. Just showing you all the artwork. It looks very, very authentic. Really good. I'm going to start off, let's have a look at what games we have on here. There's quite a few really. There's 40 plus 2. And I can't get that without having the shine. And you've got stuff like Sonic 1 and 2, which I really like, Sonic Spinball. There's loads. There's absolutely tons. Alex Kidd, Shinobi. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to play this. If we can get around to playing it. So let's get into this. Is it taped up or is it just tabbed up? And this is brand new. And I say it was for Christmas. It's just been sat on the shelf doing absolutely nothing. So let's get in and have a look. I mean, the box, the graph paper sort of box work is very, very like the original. Now I've got no chance at all in this going back as it was. It's even not going to go back now as it is. So let's have a look what you get inside. Now it looks like you get two controllers. Oh, they're nice. Actually, they're with knowing how the Mega Drive controllers feel, that's not bad. It's going to hurt after a while in the middle of there, but that's actually not bad at all, really. And it's the proper size as well. It's full size. But ended up with a USB. I wonder if you could play this, use this on a PC. And you've got two there. They look both exactly the same. Yeah, the 3-button versions, A, B, and C. Looks like we have the USB cable, USB to USB micro. Okay. Get you out of there. So that might be to power it, I'm not sure. Another cable. HDMI. See, that's what the good thing about these is your older systems either use your composite, you use your RF, so you've got to tune the television in, and a lot of TVs, newer TVs lately are not having that, or it's not an easy thing to use. Mega Drive Mini manual. And we have a separate box in here. Oh, that's just diddy. That's just so diddy. Yeah, so it's making it difficult to actually play the old games on television unless you've got an older television. Oh my god, the size of that. That's tiny. Yeah, to play the old games on, which is it's not too much of a problem, but it's getting there eventually. Unless you just play the old systems and on old television, but that's ridiculous. That is just, wow, the switch works as well. Headphones, I guess there is no headphone jack on here. Yeah, I mean, hold on a minute, one second. There we have my Mega Drive 1. The size, it is a quarter of the size of this, but it is very, the reset button even works as well. Power on, 16-bit, high definition graphics, sound. Doesn't have it on this one. There are other models that do that. Let's peel this off. Lovely. Oh, it does as well. It opens up. That's really, really good. No gubbins inside there, but I'm gonna take this to pieces anyway to see what's actually in. We've got Sega Europe at Middlesex. Wow, this is really, really authentic. I'm going to compare the bottom of that. Okay, slightly different. Slightly different. Holes there for put it on a Mega CD, which they don't have, but there is the pack that's out there, and I'm not buying it just for the sake of having some pieces of plastic that'll just stack on top of each other. I'm not that fussy, really. You've got, obviously it's different with the HDMI and the DC in. That side, everything does seem similar. You've even got a hole there, which is actually your phones, which isn't, it says phones there, but it isn't, obviously, it's just being put on there as an after thing. Controller 1 and 2, but controller 1 and 2, but obviously USB instead of, and the file side has got this panel that comes off for an expansion port, the Mega CD. This one has absolutely nothing. That piece of plastic does absolutely nothing except do a massive fan service for having that on there. I mean, I've seen people mod these and play about with these, even people doing with the Mega CD pack you can get with the 32X, and then Retro Box Room did one where he actually lit up the front of the Mega CD, which looks really good. I mean, there's different ways of powering it up. There's another video I watched as well, where this actually connects into the base for the Mega CD, and the connector was USB, which powered up the lights at the bottom, which was a good idea. Otherwise, you can power it up from your DC input on here. So, not bad at all. I quite like that. It just looks like it's been shrunk. Simple as. That has to be same as the flat, the part on the side there. It's just a nothing, but it's just all for the fans. Really, really good. So let me get this rigged up, set up, and let's see what's actually on this and start playing some games on it. Now, before I set the camera up on the tripod so we can look behind, apologies still, I've not got the video capture set up yet. I need to get on with it and I just can't be bothered, but it looks absolutely brilliant. Look at this. I mean, you could mistake it if you got the wrong scale to this, that it actually wasn't a Mega Drive. So good. Little power light on. Really, really good. Now, I've got it all switched on at the moment, but you can't see it, so what I'm going to do, get the camera on the tripod, and we'll go through setup together on this one, and we can see what it is. Now, the first thing we get is languages. So obviously with the controller, up, down, left, right. I have no volume on. Better. I guess A to select. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, so Alex Kidd, Space Harrier, Sonic 2, Kid Chameleon, Streets of Rage 2, Street Fighter, 6 there. So where's the extra 2 then? That's sorted out by the release date. A to Z, that's better. Genre of players. Okay, so A to Z is probably better to see. So what's in the settings then, shall we? Pressing A again. Read this before playing. Okay, don't want to. Health warning. Languages, yeah, that's that again. Screen settings. Now it's already on the width of what I'm playing anyway. So either in a normal mode or a stretch mode for the screen. So I'll try it that one. Staff credits. Okay, fine. Yeah, we know that. Wallpaper settings. I don't like a wallpaper anyway. It's a bit too sensitive, the joystick, to be honest. So let's get something on. I've never played Echo the Dolphin. That bing is horrible, by the way. Hello. You can see a lot of very pixelated. Okay, pressing start. I've never played Echo. Okay, so B makes him... Oh. Okay, I'd say that's a level select then. Okay, B makes him go super fast. A makes him just go forward. This is quite interesting, really. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. What am I supposed to do? I'm a dolphin. Okay, so let's see if I can get out of here. So how do you get out? Right, I'm pressing... Oh. How high in the sky can you fly? Okay. Oh. What the hell? Is that a good thing? So I'm guessing you need to press the reset button. Ah, okay, hold on. Game reset, return to main menu. So you press the reset button on the actual controller, on the console itself. So, okay. Let's try a different game. I love Sonic 2. For one of my games back in the day, definitely have to play this now. God, it does look old. Ah, damn it. Not enough. We're done. Damn it. Playing it all wrong. And less than a minute. 56 seconds ain't bad. I've done it in about 20. And got an extra life too. So, again, we'll press reset. That comes up with this. I can save the game in 4 different states. I can load it, Turn to main menu. Yeah. Oh, what's wrong? Turn to main menu. Okay. Oh. Let me play one more. Let's try Virtua Fighter. I've never ever had that. Virtua Fighter 2. Yeah, we'll do arcade mode. It's Jeffrey! That's to Jeffrey.
Ready, go!
Down my ass. Oh no. I'd be cocky then. Get down. Get down. Perfect. Ha ha ha! Bigger than you.
Fight one, ready.
Kick a girl's ass. Kick it in here. No. Oh no, I'm my ass kicked. I haven't got punching yet. Damn it. And enough of that. Right. So, we have the little Mega Drive there. Absolutely brilliant. Right, what I'm going to do, take it to pieces and see what's inside. If there's anything any good in there, or if it's not any good, we'll find out in a few minutes. Back on the stand for you now. Right, we'll go and take this to pieces. Basically, 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dead easy to do. You don't need to see me unscrewing this. I've already took them out anyway. They're up on the TV anyway. So 6 screws, takes it off, turn it round, pull off the lid, and there you go. There is little, if nothing, in here. There's the spring in there for the flap. So you can get, well, you can pretend that you've got a cartridge in there if you've got the smaller ones. Like I say, if you've got the pack which actually has the Mega CD underneath, the 32X on top, fine. Right, what else we got? There's absolutely nothing much here. It's just a board, but it looks very much like... it looks very much like a PlayStation. Looks like an original PlayStation. So E and Tick made this one for me. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Side A. Is it worth going to the other side and see what's underneath here? Might not be, because that's a that's stuck on there. Heat spreader. I might have a look. You got, what have we got on here holding it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them hold the heat sink. It doesn't need much more. It's a little tiny bit warm for what we've been playing. Other than that, there's not much to it. Reset button down there. That's a tiny reset button, that. Absolutely tiny. It's surprising how the light, for the power light, is just that LED. But it does show, just come through rather well. With the old ones, was an LED that just put on there. The wires were splayed either side of this, so then it was soldered in. So you couldn't really take it off without unsoldering and taking that LED out. It was a bit of a oddball design. Yeah, let's just take that off and see what's behind there on the other side of the board. See if there's anything special at all. 4 screws out, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they pull it up from the front and jiggle around on the back, maybe. Yeah, there's nothing at all underneath here. Slides up over these 2 parts anyway. That's come off, but that's just a sticker on there. That's just a thermal pad. That will go straight back on anyway. It's brand new, so it shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. I mean, nice little board. Samsung chip. There are a lot of things you can do with this, which is quite nice. There's a lot of hackers out there been doing this, adding extra games and stuff, which is it's nice to know that they're doing that, so we can expand and play even more with these. But yeah, it's simple. There's a lot of earth on this, and a hell of a lot of very fine traces. Now, let me get you in on one, shall we? That is just, if there's a problem, I ain't solving it. Let's go over here. They are, each one of those are traces. Shall I put my finger in there just to show you which one is a good finger? I love that one. Right, so size-wise, let's show, there you go. It's tiny. Absolutely tiny. If anything breaks on this, you're going to have to throw it in the bin. Samsung chip there. I'm not taking the thermal pad off the processor, or whatever it is. You can get the numbers off this, if anybody's interested. Oh, this is just tiny, tiny technology. And even the HDMI port on here, I'd hate to try and attempt to solder one in. They're so small and so bloody useful. Yeah, it's a nice little thing, I suppose, but we can do a lot more than this with this. So we're going to look into in the future on how to hack it, how to mod it, how to do other things with it, or even just how to put this back in. So let me get on with putting this back together again, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. I'm just gonna mention something. If you're gonna take this to pieces, one thing you need to remember before you screw it together is the on-off switch. It is actually at the minute in the position of on, and it's showing off. I've not lined this up when I put both sides together, and I've screwed it all together. But that's just a little bit of a warning for you. I'm going to strip this down again now, get it done right way around. But if you're going to do that, make sure you remember. Doesn't matter about the button, doesn't matter about the LED, it's the switch. Just make sure it's in the right position before you screw it up. Better. And that works fine. Just a note on one little thing. If you're screwing these up using an electric screwdriver like I do, if you've got a torque setting, use the torque on its lowest setting, so you're not going to damage the plastics at all. So, excuse me. So you can just basically use it, torque it up, just to feel a little bit of tension in there, then that's as much as you need. It's plastic. It's not going to hold a jumbo jet down. It doesn't need anything like that. So, yeah. Just be careful what you're doing with the plastics. This is perfectly fine. I've not broke anything, exploded anything. But yeah, I like this. I'm gonna do some decent gaming with this. I like little portable type things, but I do absolutely love the original systems anyway. So I'm gonna get this set up, get playing on this. There you go. I worried myself there. Really, really nice. So, yeah, that's another Christmas present, unboxed, unwrapped, opened, and the warranty invalidated just for you guys. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you can retweet anything that I've got, we'll get some more subscribers into the channel. If you want to do any donating, then please get in touch. I'll accept anything and everything. If you want to give me an old Mega Drive I could try and fix, then fine. No problem. Send it down. Other than that, I will see you in another video. Bye for now.